Horizontal fit displays for your checklist.
PLT copies.
NTD CBFS.
CBFS, go ahead.
Step 957, ready for BFS uplink.
Okay, copy that. Houston flight, NTD on 212.
NTD Houston flight 212.
We're ready for BFS pre-flight uplink load, step 958.
We'll put it in where?
CDRO.
Roger, go ahead.
Configure contingency abort yaw steer per your checklist.
Okay, we'll put that in work. And the BFS stops wanted.
CWS OTC.
Hey, go ahead, OTC.
I'll give you step 966, configure OMS RCS cross feed for flight.
And work.
This is Shuttle Launch Control at T-minus 14 minutes and counting.
OMS RCS cross feeds are configured for flight.
Copy that, thank you. PLT OTC. Copy. DPD and FCP OTC adjust fuel cell loads to between 250 and 290 amps.
FCP copies. DPD copies.
OTC, PLT, horizontal fit config, and abort yaw steer config are complete.
Copy that, thank you.
This is Shuttle Launch Control at T-minus 12 minutes, 36 seconds and counting. At this point in the count, configuration of the cross-feed valves between the orbital maneuvering system and reaction control system propellant tanks has been performed.
SRO, go ahead.
Yeah, the command stream down at JD MTA that was down is now back partial mission capable, and it has been committed for launch. So now both strings are up, and one of two are mandatory.
Okay, copy that, and no constraints to launch at this point.
That is correct.
Copy that.
OTC, PLT, MPS helium reconfig is complete.
Copy that, thank you.
Over the last few minutes, the booster test conductor has been asked to start the gaseous nitrogen purge of the aft skirts on the boosters. This flow of inert gas ensures that no explosive or flammable gases can accumulate in the bottom of the SRBs prior to ignition.
And attention all stations, the countdown clock will hold in 2 minutes at T-minus 9 minutes. Mark.
Now just 2 minutes away from the planned built-in hold at the T-minus 9 minute mark. At this point in the count, the T-minus 20-minute dump of the orbiter general purpose computer memory has been completed, and the results are good.
All personnel discontinue all non-mandatory LDB traffic for the remainder of the count.
Houston flight entity on 212.
NTD Houston flight.
Did we get a completion on the pre-flight uplink load?
I just received that. 959 complete.
Copy, thank you.
Now just 1 minute away from the planned built-in hold at T-minus 9 minutes. Flow rate of conditioned air fed into the orbiter's payload bay has been reduced and verified to be approximately 180 pounds per minute this time.
Countdown clock is at T-minus 9 minutes and holding. Duration of the hold will be 36 minutes.
We're now in the T-minus 9 minute built-in hold. This hold was originally planned for 40 minutes with a potential to extend to 45 minutes. With the time that was extended in the T-minus 20 minute built-in hold, we'll now take a few minutes from the built-in hold here at T-minus 9. Now 36 minutes for this built-in hold, this final planned hold.
Houston flight entity on 212.
NTD Houston flight 212.
We're ready on channel 231 for the window determination discussion with the launch director.
Okay.
NTD CVFS.
CVFS, go ahead.
Step 1002, T-minus 20 minutes, GTC dump is complete.
I copy. OTC entity.
Copy.
NTD, CPROP. CPROP entity.
Okay, we're going to go ahead and put our pre-planning work, 27, volume 5, sequence 105, step 8.
Okay, and per the plan, you have a go.
Thank you.
SPE entity on 212.
This is SB.
Per our earlier briefing there, CPROP is going to execute their volume 5 on the intermediate field purge.
I copy.
NTD Launch Director 212.
Launch director, go ahead.
Okay, if you would, set up for the preferred launch time for today's attempt, please.
I copy preferred T0.
That's affirmed.
Houston flight entity on 212.
NTD Houston flight.
Okay, with our selection of preferred T0, do we have any updates to the lock strain back hold time or the preferred T0?
Standby 1. NTD Houston Flight 212 with launch window updates.
Okay, we're ready at this time.
Yes, sir. We added about a second. Drain back is now 2 minutes 5 seconds, and window close is 21:12.
Okay, and our preferred T0?
Still 17:00.
Okay, I copy all. Thank you. And attention all stations, this is the NTD on 212 with the final launch window update. The launch window opening will be at 21:17:00 GMT based on preferred launch time, and will close at 23:21:12 GMT. There is no launch window cutouts today. The LOX drain back hold time is 2 minutes 59 seconds. And one correction to that briefing, the final launch window opening will be at 23:17:00. Verify, good copy. OTC. TBC.
TBC copies.
TTC.
TTC copies.
LPS. LPS entity.
NTD LPS.
Verify, good copy on the launch window.
LPS copy.
Mila.
Mila copy.
STM.
STM copies.
Safety console.
Safety copies.
STE.
SBU copies.
LRD.
LRD copies.
SRO.
SRO copies.
And CDR.
Sounds great to us.
Very good. CGLS entity on 212.
CGLS on 212.
Go ahead and set your countdown clock to resume at 23:08:00 GMT.
GLS copies, and that is complete. You have resumed set for 23:08 GMT. And entities, CPOP, our contingency is complete, and everything looks nominal.
CPROP entity.
CPOP, our contingency is complete, and everything looks nominal.
This is Shuttle Launch Control at T-minus 9 minutes and holding.
Okay, copy that. Thank you.
Now 30 minutes remaining in this planned built-in hold.
The remainder of the count, is that correct?
That's firm.
Okay, and SPE entity?
Go ahead.
Okay, we're complete with the intermediate seal purge at this point, and no further action required for the remainder of the count.
I copy.
NTD Houston Flight 212.
Houston Flight, go ahead.
Yes, sir. The G1 launch target update and BFS launch target update are not required.
NASA Test Director Steve Altimus getting an update from Flight Director Wayne Hale on the
Okay,
launch window. Preferred launch time of 7:17 p.m. Eastern, and an extension to 4 minutes at 7:21 p.m. Eastern. Preferred launch time remains 7:17.
And attention all console operators on 212, this is the NTD. We did have integration console failure and had a need to relocate them to hot spare 2 in control room 3 here. So the remaining hot spares for the remainder of the count are hot spare 1 and 3 over in control room 2. So any console failure that may occur, we'll decide whether to relocate you, and if we do relocate you, we'll need you to over in control room 2.
NTD CCMS.
CCMS, go ahead.
Yes, be advised we have configured console 235 in the back of flying room 2 as HSP2.
Okay, very good, thank you. So we show 3 hot spares loaded in control room 2.
Correct.
TCHD.
This is Shuttle Launch Control at T-minus 9 minutes and holding. We have 28 minutes, 9 seconds remaining in this built-in hold. Immediately after liftoff, control of the Space Shuttle switches from Kennedy Space Center to Mission Control at Johnson Space Center in Houston, Texas. Flight controllers are standing by, now ready to assume control of the vehicle. We now go to Mission Control to get a brief update on their activities from Kyle Herring. Kyle?
Well, Well, thanks, Joel, and good evening from the Johnson Space Center. This is Mission Control Houston at T-minus 9 minutes and holding. The ascent team has been on console since noon today and is led by Flight Director Wayne Hale, who's overseeing his 24th launch. Handling communications with the crew aboard Discovery during the ascent phase is astronaut Dom Gorey. The flight control team is monitoring all of the systems aboard the space shuttle along with the launch team there at the Kennedy Space Center and should shortly notify the flight director it is ready to support the 28th launch of Discovery tonight. The team has spent the majority of the day evaluating the weather conditions at the launch site in the event of an emergency return to the shuttle landing facility. The team also evaluates weather at the
Space shuttle vehicle in excellent condition. Flight crew securely aboard Space Shuttle Discovery. Launch and flight teams standing by for liftoff at the preferred liftoff time of 7:17 p.m. Eastern. The preferred launch window extending till 7:21 p.m.
Yes, sir. We finally got the patch installed for integration.
Okay, copy that. And no further activity associated with the console swap from this point in the count, is that correct?
That's from us.
Okay, copy that. And SPE entity on 212.
This is the SPE.
Looks like our slave patch has been completed, and we have good data slaved from Hot Spare 2. Can you confirm that no further work associated with this console swap?
We have that camera up, and there is no other work required.
Okay, so the plan will be SPE remain at integration console, all the GLS folks remain at Hot Spare 2.
That's correct.
Okay, and with that, that clears any open issues that I was carrying. Did you have anything else?
No, that's all the constraints that we had.
Okay, very good.
NASA Test Director Steve Altimus confirming that the final checks on the Hot Spare console supporting integration in the firing room, all checks complete and ready to support launch with no other issues as a constraint to launch at this time.
Go ahead. Yeah, clear hardware caution warning memory and verify no unexpected errors.
PLT copies and works.
Following an update from Mission Control just minutes ago,
OTC, PLT, caution.
we have a short animated video that depicts the Z1 truss and PMA-3 assembly efforts that will occur on orbit following the successful launch of Discovery.
Houston Flight NTD on 212.
NTD Houston Flight.
Yes, sir, the ascent data crew update, is that required today?
Not required today.
Copy, not performed.
Fido.
And attention all stations on 212, this is the MTD. We currently are in the T-minus 9-minute hold with 15 minutes remaining in that hold. Our T0 today is 23:17:00 GMT. We'll lock strain back, hold time of 2 minutes and 59 seconds.
This is Shuttle Launch Control. We're back with live coverage of the final pre-launch steps for the launch of Discovery this evening. This time, the Mission Management Team Chairman Jim Housel is polling his Mission Management Team community. We now have 14 minutes remaining in our planned built-in hold at the T-minus 9-minute mark. This is Shuttle Launch Control with just over 13 minutes remaining in our built-in hold at the T-minus 9-minute mark. We can see the sunset from the perspective of the Kennedy Space Center Launch Complex 39. Weather conditions have improved dramatically. We are observed green or go at this time and forecast to be go at the time of launch.
NTD, COFC.
CLC, go ahead.
We recorded a right-hand RHC positive trim, went on to off for just a second. Could you ask the PLT if they just had hit the trim a few seconds ago?
PLT, NTD on 212.
Go ahead.
Yeah, we picked up a trim indication on the rotational hand controller on the right-hand side. Did you make any movements up there?
Yep, that's affirmative. I bumped the stick. Sorry about that.
Okay, copy that. No problem.
I copy that. Thank you. We understand it.
NASA Test Director Steve Altimus confirmed with pilot Melroy that inadvertent bumping of the stick on that side showed an indication here in the firing room, confirmed that that did occur and no issue for flight.
TVD OTC.
This TVD.
Yeah, 1034 through 1037.
I can give you 1037. 1034 is not performed.
Copy.
Now 11 minutes remaining in our built-in hold, still at T-minus 9 minutes and holding. When the countdown resumes, the ground launch sequencer will be in control. This master computer program will issue the commands to perform the final critical tasks required to put the vehicle in launch configuration. It will also monitor as many as 1,000 different measurements during the final 9 minutes to make sure they do not fall out of predetermined limits. Once again, all personnel in Firing Room 3 have switched over to the same communication channel and will remain on that channel through launch. There are several major milestones between now and liftoff. As we come out of the hold, GLS takes over, as we just addressed moments ago. At the T-minus 7 minute 30 seconds mark, the orbiter access arm is retracted. And at T-minus 5 minutes, pilot Melroy will start the orbiter's auxiliary power units. A check of the orbiter's aero surfaces will occur at T-minus 3 minutes and 55 seconds. Switch over to internal power occurs at T-minus 3 minutes and 30 seconds. And an engine gimbal test occurs at the T-minus 3 minute 30 second mark. Now just 9 minutes remaining in our built-in hold. Still at T-minus 9 minutes and holding. Liquid oxygen tank pressurization and retraction of the GOX, or gaseous oxygen vent hood, also known as the beanie cap, will start at T-minus 2 minutes and 55 seconds. And the liquid hydrogen tank will be pressurized for flight at T-minus 1 minute and 57 seconds.
ISL, JRPS in Houston flight. Perform L-15 recorder activation. ISL.
ISL copy.
JRPS.
JRPS copy.
Houston flight.
Houston flight copy.
In just a few moments, we will get the final readiness poll from the launch director, taking into account the polling from the mission management team.
MS2 OTC.
OTC, MS2.
Yes, panel 019, TV power switch on, please.
OTC, MS2, that's complete.
Thank you, number 2.
And attention all stations on 212, this is the MTD performing the launch status check. Verify ready to resume the count, say go, no go for launch. OTC.
OTC's go.
TBC.
TBC's go.
PTC.
PTC's go.
LPS.
LPS go.
Houston Flight.
Houston Flight is go.
Mila.
Milo's go.
STM.
STM's go.
Safety Console.
Safety console go.
SPE.
SP's go.
LRD.
LRD is go.
SRO.
SRO is go. You have a range clear launch.
CDR.
Crew Discovery wants to thank everybody for getting us here, and we are ready to go.
Copy CDR. Launch Director Entity on 212.
Launch director.
Your launch team is ready to proceed.
I copy that. I'll do my poll this time. Chief Engineer, verify no constraints to launch.
Mike, we're ready to go.
Okay, Charlie, thank you. KC Safety Mission Assurance.
FNMA is go.
Okay, Bill, thanks. International Space Station Launch Manager.
Mike, the International Space Station launch team is ready to proceed.
Okay, Bill, thanks. Range weather.
45th Weather Squadron has no constraints to launch.
Thank you, sir. Ops Manager.
Mike, the mission management team is working no issues, and you have a go to proceed with the countdown and the launch.
Okay, thank you, sir. Discovery Launch Director. Discovery Launch Director.
And, Launch Director, Discovery, go ahead.
Okay, Brian, well, all good things are worth waiting for, and I think you and your crew waited long enough for this one. So, good luck on this extremely important mission to the International Space Station, and have fun.
Thanks, Mike. Once again, thanks to all your team and all the folks around the world that have gotten this mission ready. The crew's looking forward to it, and we're going to help. We're going to go take a big step here. Let's go.
Copy that. Thank you. Entity, with that, you're clear to proceed.
Entity copies all. And the countdown clock is holding at T-minus 9 minutes and will resume in 2 minutes 45 seconds.
Launch Director has completed his final readiness poll, including a polling of the mission management team.
Ops 2 recorder activated. Copy Ops 2 recorders activated.
Everyone has given the green light and go statement. We are prepared for launch today. Space Shuttle Discovery out at Launch Pad 39A. Liftoff time preferred 7:17 p.m. Eastern. We have 2 minutes and 13 seconds remaining in our built-in hold here at the T-minus 9 minute mark.
Countdown clock will resume in 2 minutes. Mark. The countdown clock will resume in 1 minute. Mark.
Ten seconds away from resuming the countdown clock for the launch of Space Shuttle Discovery.
Countdown clock will resume on my mark. 3, 2, 1,
mark.
T-minus 9 minutes and counting.
We're now at T-minus 9 minutes and counting. The ground launch sequencer has been initiated. All continuing to go well in the final minutes before the liftoff of Discovery today.
TLT OTC, connect essential buses to the fuel cells for your checklist.
PLT copies. In work. OTC, PLT, essential buses are connected to fuel cells.
Copy that, thank you.
The orbiter test conductor has requested that Houston flight controllers send stored program commands, which are the final update on antenna management. This update ensures that the orbiter has the last information to communicate with different ground tracking stations during the mission. Orbiter test conductor Roberta Wyrick has also given the go-ahead for essential bus configuration on board with pilot Pam Melroy.
GLS's go for OAA retract.
The orbiter access arm has been given the go to be retracted. We see now the OAA is pulling away from Shuttle Discovery's crew hatch.
Roger, and we're ready to do it.
T-minus 7 minutes and counting. See the orbiter access arm pulling away from the Space Shuttle Discovery.
ARPS OTC, start APU script chart recorders.
Recorders are running.
TLT OTC, perform APU pre-start.
PLT copies. In work.
The orbiter test conductor has given pilot Melroy a go to perform the auxiliary power unit pre-start. She will configure switches in the cockpit to put the APUs in a ready-to-start configuration. T-minus 6 minutes and counting.
PLT, OTC, APU pre-start is complete. I have 3 gray contacts.
Copy that, thank you.
Pilot Melroy has confirmed that all 3 auxiliary power units have been activated. T-minus 5 minutes and 30 seconds and counting. Mission Control has transmitted the signal to start the flight recorders. The 2 recorders will collect measurements of shuttle systems performance during flight for playback after the vehicle is in orbit. T-minus 5 minutes and counting.
Go for orbiter APU start.
We have a go for APU start.
Perform APU start.
Copy, that's in work.
CDR OTC, reconfigure heaters.
In work.
Commander Duffy has been asked to reconfigure the orbiter's heaters for launch.
OTC, PLT, APU start, and heater reconfigure complete.
Copy that, thank you.
Pilot Melroy confirming back with the orbiter test conductor that APU start and heater reconfiguration are complete at this time. Now just 4 minutes away from the launch of Space Shuttle Discovery.
Let's go for purge sequence 4.
This time, a profile test of the orbiter's aero surfaces has started. The orbiter flight control surfaces are being moved through a pre-programmed pattern to verify that they are, in fact, ready for launch. The 3 main engines are being gimbaled and positioned for launch. All systems are go for the launch at this time, just a few minutes away from the 28th voyage of Shuttle Discovery with a crew of 7 on board. We can see engine gimbaling going on at this time. T-minus 3 minutes and counting to the launch of Discovery.
Let's go for ET LO2 pressurization.
PLT OTC, clear caution warning memory, verify no unexpected errors.
In just a few moments, we should see the gaseous oxygen vent hood, also known as the beanie cap, removed from the top of the external tank. See it moving at this time. T-minus 2 minutes and 20 seconds and counting. In the next few seconds, the flight crew will close and lock their helmet visors.
OTC, PLT, caution warning memory clear is complete. No unexpected messages.
Copy that. Flight crew OTC, close and lock your visors and initiate O2 flow.
Roger, and work.
T-minus 1 minute, 53 seconds and counting.
Pressurization.
7-member crew is about to embark on the 100th shuttle flight in history. The 92 crew will deliver and install crucial hardware to the growing International Space Station on this flight. This is the final preparation flight to the International Space Station before the arrival of the Expedition 1 crew later this month. T-minus 1 minute, 30 seconds and counting. This mission will begin a preparation for a permanent presence established in space. Discovery will be launched in an orbit inclined 51.6 degrees to the equator. T-minus 1 minute and counting. Discovery now operating on internal power supplies. T-minus 35 seconds. At T31, Columbia's onboard computers will have control of vehicle functions.
Go for auto sequence start.
We have a go for auto sequence start.
20 seconds.
T-minus 15 seconds. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. We have a go for main engine start. 4, 3, 2, 1. Booster ignition and liftoff of Discovery, making shuttle history and building our future in space.
Houston now controlling.
Program, Houston.
Roger, roll, Discovery.
Discovery's roll maneuver is complete. The orbiter is now in a heads-down position on course for a 51.6 degree, 200 statute mile orbit and a rendezvous with the International Space Station Friday afternoon. Three engines aboard Discovery now throttling down as the orbiter prepares to pass through the area of maximum dynamic pressure on the vehicle in the lower atmosphere. Discovery's already traveling 1,000 miles per hour, downrange from the launch site 3.5 miles, currently at an altitude of 6 miles.
Discovery, go with throttle up.
Go with throttle up.
All three main engines now back at full throttle. All systems aboard Discovery, 3 auxiliary power units providing electrical power to the orbiter along with the 3 fuel cells, all performing well. Downrange from the launch site 10 miles now at an altitude of 14 miles, traveling 2,000 miles per hour. Now 1 minute, 35 seconds into the flight. At this point, Discovery's already burned more than 2 million pounds of fuel and weighs half of what it did at launch. Standing by for burnout and separation of the twin solid rocket boosters. That coming about 10 seconds from now at the 2 minute, 5 second point. We have confirmation of the SRB separation. Again, the 3 hydraulic systems and 3 electrical systems aboard the orbiter are in good shape. All 3 main engines still performing well at 104% of rated thrust. The twin orbital maneuvering system engines now are firing.
Discovery, 2-engine bend.
2-engine bend.
And that call indicating Discovery can reach Ben Guerir in Morocco in the event of a single engine failure. Again, however, all 3 still operating at full throttle. Two minutes, 50 seconds into the flight, Discovery's traveling 3,500 miles per hour, now away from the Kennedy Space Center at a range of 72 miles at an altitude of 46 miles or about 250,000 feet. All very quiet as all systems continue to perform smoothly during the ascent phase thus far, approaching 3 minutes, 25 seconds into the flight. No issues whatsoever here in the flight control room. All continue to go very smoothly with all of the systems aboard the orbiter. Discovery's now 127 miles downrange at an altitude of 58 miles, traveling 4,700 miles per hour.
Discovery, negative return.
Roger, negative return.
That call means Discovery can no longer return to the Kennedy Space Center in the event of an engine failure, but all 3 are still performing well, as are the 3 hydraulic systems, the auxiliary power units, and the 3 fuel cells.
Discovery, press ATO, select Zaragoza.
Press ATO, selecting Zaragoza.
Discovery can reach orbit on 2 engines now should one fail. However, again, all 3 are still performing as planned. 5 minutes into the flight, Discovery's traveling 6,500 miles per hour. Downrange from the launch site 250 miles, current altitude 67 miles. The main engine turbopumps aboard the orbiter are processing fuel at a rate equivalent to draining an average swimming pool in about 7 seconds. All continue to go very smoothly during the ascent phase thus far this evening, approaching 5 minutes, 30 seconds into the flight.
Discovery, single engine ops 3.
Single engine ops 3.
Discovery's guidance system now rolling the orbiter to a heads-up position.
Single engine Zaragoza 104. Discovery.
Zaragoza 104.
Discovery, press to MECO.
Press to MECO.
And Discovery is now in a heads-up position after the guidance system rolled the vehicle to a heads-up attitude, and Discovery can reach a safe orbit now on 2 engines should one fail, but all 3 continue to perform smoothly. Now approaching 6 minutes, 30 seconds into the flight, all again going very well. Discovery's traveling 10,000 miles per hour, downrange from the launch site of 460 miles. Feet, or about 66 miles, beginning to trade altitude for speed and downrange distance on its way to orbit.
Discovery, single engine press 104.
Single engine press 104.
7 minutes into the flight, that call meaning Discovery can reach orbit on 1 engine now should 2 fail. Again, all 3 continuing to perform smoothly. The main engine cut off about 1 minute and 30 seconds away.
Discovery, nominal MECO plan, ohms, or plus X is not required.
MECO plan and then no plus X.
And Discovery's 3 main engines are now being throttled back by the onboard guidance system and computers to maintain the structural limits on the orbiter as it approaches loads near 3 times gravity. 8 minutes into the flight, Discovery's traveling 15,300 miles per hour, now nearly 800 miles away from the launch site at an altitude of 337,000 feet, or about 64 miles. Standing by for confirmation of main engine cutoff. And we do have confirmation of main engine cutoff, 8 minutes, 35 seconds into the flight.
About 26K.
Discovery, we see a nominal MECO. Ohms 1 is not required. Pam, welcome to